Captain Jackie Sparrow here. I'm with my friend Joy. She's going to be doing the DCP with me. So we figured it'd be really fun to do a Disney tag video together. So here goes.
So if I could experience any moment from any Disney movie, I would probably say that moment in Tangled when it was Rapunzel's birthday and she and Flynn were on the boat and they had that moment with all like the light up lanterns all over the place. It was so cute. Oh my gosh.
Chris,
I'm a little bit of a sucker.
So the only thing popping into my head right now is the scene in Aladdin when they're in the cave with all the treasures. I think that would be the scene I need to experience because who wouldn't want to be trapped in a cave with a flying carpet and gold?
I mean, I would.
Duh.
Alright, so if there was any moment that I remember most from my times going to Disney was the time when my brother and I was really young and my brother was being fussy and upset at dinner and he wouldn't eat his food. And Snow White came over, cheered him up, fed him his dinner, and gave him a kiss on the cheek at the end. He was like so happy after that.
Snow White.
And it was so cute. I was like, oh, you're so
love
nice.
you, Snow White. Thank
We love you.
A moment that I have experienced in the parks that is unforgettable was just New Year's Eve. The whole New Year's Eve. Incredible. New Year's Eve in Disney and Cinderella's castle. We were in the castle when the clock struck down for midnight, and that was just unforgettable moment. And yeah,
that's
New
cool.
Year's Eve. Go to Disney on New Year's Eve and have your New Year's Eve kiss. Do it in the castle. So a non-Disney song that reminds me of the parks or of Disney is "Style" by Taylor Swift, because when I was in Florida 2 years ago, when me and my boyfriend went to Disney together for the first time, we watched Victoria's Secret fashion show, and that song aired, and so we were listening to it the whole trip, and now I associate it with Disney. Joy?
Non-Disney song though? I got nothing. I'm sorry, I can only think of Disney songs when I think of Disney. Like I always think of When You Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah, that's what everyone does.
Yeah. I can't think of another.
When You Wish Upon a Star, that's our answer.
Yep.
The first time I went to Disney World, I was probably like 5, and I don't remember hardly any of it. I remember standing by the castle, and I was cold, and I didn't have a jacket. And that's all I remember.
I remember being 4, walking through Magic Kingdom, being amazed by Cinderella's castle, and my little brother when he was 2, running around being like, "It's a castle! It's a castle! It's a castle!"
Getting fed by Snow White.
Yep, that too. That too. This is an easy one. I would pick Baymax to be my best friend. I mean, look at my ears, and he's so helpful. And he's like a big walking marshmallow. And
He
he's
cares
just
about-
awesome.
He wants to make sure you're satisfied with your care.
Exactly. Like I would be satisfied with my care if I was under Baymax's care.
That's a good one.
Yeah. How about you?
I think I would have to go with Anna because she's just so excited about everything. I think like I could tell her anything and she would just be so excited and supportive.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like I found a rock. Really great. That's great. Rocks. So I think Anna would be an awesome friend.
My favorite Disney princess has always been Cinderella.
I like Jasmine because I'm Jasmine.
Yeah, and I'm basically Cinderella. Like
We're Cinderella and Jasmine.
Hello. Especially we throw it back to my Sweet 16 and I had my light blue dress.
She looked just like Cinderella.
Exactly like her.
So my favorite Disney prince, I really love John Smith, but he's not technically a prince, but I love him. He's my favorite. If it had to be a prince, I think I would go with the Beast.
I guess mine would be Eric from The Little Mermaid.
I love Eric.
I just feel like she didn't really talk or anything. He just like knew how she was feeling without like words. It was like all her like body language. Like he knows like what a girl's thinking and everything. Yeah, exactly.
And they cut his song. Watch the Broadway version.
Like we
He
need
has
more.
a really good song.
We need more men like him.
We
out
do need
there.
more men to read our minds.
Mm-hmm.
Get on with it.
Yep.
A scene that never fails to make me cry. I have 2. One is Monsters Inc. When Boo and Sully just like cry to each other. She's like, Kitty! And she opens the door and he's not there. And it breaks my heart every single time. And then it also breaks my heart when Andy gives his toys away and like Bonnie's looking in the box and she pulls out Woody and like he doesn't want to give Woody away, but then he does. And it's just
that one hit right in the
It does, especially because like we went to college that year, so it hit home.
Yeah. I have two moments also. One of them is Entangled when Flynn was dying in Rapunzel's arms and he was like, "You are my dream," and I was like, "Stop, no!" And then he just like died right there.
Oh my gosh, poor baby.
And then the other one is Unsatisfied with My Care. That got to me so much.
In case you
So
can't tell,
sad.
she loves Baymax. Baymax is her favorite.
Always will be.
So the first Disney movie I remember seeing is Snow White, because when I was little, I had very fair skin. I don't really anymore, but I had very fair skin and very dark hair, so my parents would always call me Snow White, and they would put it on for me all the time when I was little. I was Snow White for Halloween like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, mine is Lion King. That was actually the very first Disney movie, I should say, and regular movie too, that I've ever seen in my life.
Starting off Disney.
Yeah,
Doing it right.
I started off with Disney. And yeah, like there's actually home videos that my mom has of me as a baby. Like I stopped everything that I was doing when I heard the intro. This is easy. Big Hero 6 is my favorite Disney movie. I mean, come on. We got Baymax, we got action.
Baymax is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pick a favorite Disney movie. As a child, I loved The Little Mermaid. I still do love The Little Mermaid, but I also like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. I love them all. Mulan, like Lilo and Stitch. They're just all so good.
I know.
I like them all. That's I picked them all. My least favorite movie, I think, would have to be Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's my least favorite.
It's just, I don't know, it's a little old school. I don't know. It's not my taste. God Help the Outcast is good. I love Esmeralda and the goat, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
It kind of freaks me out as like a little kid watching that
Statues?
movie. Yeah, I was like scared, and it just like it didn't seem like that kid friendly to me when I was like 5 or 6 years old watching that movie.
It was
I was
really
like,
confusing too.
what?
I didn't
Yeah.
understand that she was like claiming sanctuary. I don't know, it's just very confusing. I don't really care for it. Like I said, love Esmeralda, she's an awesome character. Love the goat. The goat's pretty awesome. But the movie itself is lacking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Frozen.
I mean, I love Frozen, but it is very, very overrated.
It really is. Like before I even saw it, everybody hyped it up so much, and I was like, let me give it a shot. And I feel like it didn't live up to all the hype, even though it was like, it wasn't a bad movie. Like
I love
it. Had its moments.
I'm a very big Frozen fan, but I just think it's very overrated.
Extremely.
The hype needs to calm down a little bit, and then I'll appreciate it even more. But I do love Frozen. It's a very, very good movie.
I would say one of the most underrated movies is probably a movie that most of us forgot about, and that's Brother Bear.
I've actually never seen that.
It's good. You should watch it. It's got a really good storyline. I don't know why it's not hyped up anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I to be honest, never even saw it. I really should. I think Pocahontas, incredibly underrated. Mulan, underrated.
Oh, absolutely.
Hercules. All these movies are so good, and they're so underrated.
I would say that my favorite Disney villain is Lotso Hugging Bear. I mean, first off, he smells like strawberries. I mean,
Best kind of villain. Smell like strawberries.
exactly. And yeah, he's just like I feel like even though he's a villain, like I would still want to go up to him and like give him a hug. I mean, he's a teddy bear. Come on.
My favorite villain, Gaston. He eats 12 dozen eggs. Like, how can you eat that?
That's how he's still jacked.
Everyone here wants to be like Gaston. Favorite live-action Disney movie? Princess Diaries, duh.
Genovia. And I would say mine would be Camp Rock. I would be it's really weird because I was not the biggest Jonas Brothers fan back then, but I just thought like the story and the songs were like so good. And it's like, yes,
and,
you
like,
go,
Demi.
Disney.
Demi was awesome.
Yeah.
As a kid, I did not like Hercules, but I love Hercules. Like, Meg is awesome. Go the Distance, such a good song. I think it's a great movie. I also didn't like Mulan, because like I was really scared of the Hun, but like I love Mulan now.
It was kind of hard for me to think about this, but I wasn't as crazy about Jungle Book back in the day as I am now. Like, I grew to appreciate that movie more.
Yeah, I didn't like that as a kid either, but I haven't seen it recently, so I can't judge.
Yeah.
So I collect Disney Barbie dolls, like the ones you see in the Disney store, like the princes, the princesses, and sometimes the sidekicks. I have a bunch of those. But I do not want to start any new collections while I'm down there because I know I'll waste all my money on them. So I'm gonna try to stick to my Barbie dolls.
Yeah, see, I used to be a pin collector, like a big pin collector as a kid. I don't know what happened to them. I'm gonna try and find those again. I might start collecting pins again. Now that I'm working in merchandise and I'm gonna be surrounded by all that stuff, like,
It's a good
I'm gonna be
opportunity.
tempted. I might start.
Just, swipe the card.
It's like, just take my paycheck now, Disney.
Yeah, I'll work for free, just give me some pins.
Yeah, exactly. If I would be stuck on any Disney ride, I would want to be stuck on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin.
Oh no.
I love that ride. It's like
I'm
a game
so
and a
bad.
ride in one. I mean, I don't care that I'm bad at it. It's just like, it's just fun because you're actively doing something while you're there.
I had like 10 points, and my boyfriend had like 5,000, and I had like 10. I couldn't
only
shoot.
aim.
No, it was broken. I'm convinced it was broken.
Yeah, okay.
So I would be totally typical and say Space Mountain with the lights on, but I would really like to get stuck on the Little Mermaid's journey when they're singing Under the Sea, and like I could just jam out with them. I love that ride. Best ride ever. Well, we were just talking about this. My favorite ride is Little Mermaid's Journey, along with the Seven Dwarf Train Ride. I love that one too.
Mine's always been, I mean, this is really weird because I just talked about another ride, but Splash Mountain is my favorite.
Never been on it.
You should. It's so much
I'm
fun.
just scared to get wet. I'll have to
You'll be
conquer
okay.
the fear of the water.
One of my favorite Disney iconic moments would be Aladdin and Jasmine on the Magic Carpet ride.
That's one of mine too.
It's so cute.
Oh, they're just so perfect. So my favorite iconic part would be when Ariel is singing Part of Your World reprise and she's like on that rock and then the wave just splashes behind her and it's just so iconic and Disney. I think it's just so magical. I love that part.